got right down in front of us here. So cool just to share a little experience with him. And at the moment, he's trying to fully take my face off. And take a look at that right there. We found a green tree snake swimming. Right, let's go for a snorkel with it. Tangled up in a bit of fishing line, so I just thought I'd get it off him. I don't think I can let you jump on it, mate. Oh. It's actually responsible for at least one human death. Be very still. Definitely in striking range from that roughy right there. Yo, yeah. Molly, that's a good fish.
Good fish.
That's really cool. Yep, I'm on again. Yeah, good one, good one. We're gonna take off some of these leaves, wrap the bass up, and cook it up in the coals. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So as you can see, once again, I'm out at this beautiful creek system. Now this place is so unreal. The water is crystal clear and it's filled with animals. So it's coming into summer here in Australia, meaning it's really heating up and all the cold-blooded reptiles like snakes and lizards are gonna be more active. So I thought I'd come out here, see what species of animals we can find, have a bit of fun, explore this whole creek system for the day. And literally as soon as I got out here, I'd spotted the first snake already, right next to the riverbank, got my camera out and my snorkel and take a look at the footage. Look at what we got right down in front of us here. What a way to start the video. So that is a big coastal carpet python. But he's like, there's two massive animals that are following me around. I'm supposed to be scary kind of thing. This would be an old animal. So it's so cool just to share a little experience with him, crawl around right near this beautiful creek system as well. Oh, he's loving that sun, hey? Absolutely. What a beauty.
What's he doing?
And although this snake's like, what, about 2 meters long, he's got such a fat head on him. He's in really healthy condition. Now, the other day I was out at this creek system. I actually found a baby one of these pythons, not too far from here. It might even be its offspring. And take a look at what happened when I got a bit too close. This in front of us right here is a juvenile coastal carpet python. And at the moment, he's trying to fully take my face off. He does not like it at all, but in his defense, these guys aren't actually aggressive, they're defensive. So, although he's probably struck at my face 6 times in this video already, not once has he actually hit me on the head, but even if he does, like, it doesn't hurt at all. Whoa, nearly got me. Whoa, stop. Whoa. You did try to bite my face off the whole time, and you're nearly getting to it right there, but it's still so cool coming out here, seeing all these snakes, interacting with them and getting them up close to the camera, showing people that they're not actually aggressive and that they're just trying to defend themselves. And to get this big, think about how many times, like how many rats and everything that he's eaten over his life, from being as small as the one that we saw the other day.
It's pretty insane though.
To this big right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just wants to go do his own thing. That's really cool. All right, so I think what we're gonna do now, keep heading up this creek, go for a bit of a walk and see what other animals we can find. Maybe find a place that I can set up camp and yeah, just see what else happens for the rest of the day. He's cool, hey? He's actually such a nice snake as well. All right, and take a look at that right there. All right, we found a green tree snake swimming. All right, let's go for a snorkel with it. Put my snorkel on. coming out to a place like this in general is just so cool. Like, what a beautiful creek system this is on its own, and let alone sharing an experience like that with an animal, and probably one of my favorite animals. I love snakes so much. I actually came out here yesterday and found a turtle wrapped up in fishing line. So I was just snorkeling in the middle of the Australian rainforest right here, and I found this massive sawshell turtle. It's an absolute monster, tangled up in a bit of fishing line, so I just thought I'd get it off him, show everyone how cool it is. Now we'll let him on his way. See you, buddy. All right, so I'm just wading chest deep up this beautiful creek system right here. And just up on this rock ahead of me right now, I've spotted a big green tree frog. So we're gonna see how close we can get, maybe even go for a swim with it. I've got my snorkeling gear right here. Oh, that's a beauty. Wow, what are you doing out in the open, mate? You know what this could mean? There might be a big storm on its way. These guys are one of the coolest species of frogs that we have out here in Australia. This guy's eyeing off my camera. I don't think I can let you jump on it, mate. Oh, well, I guess I got no choice because he's sitting on top of it right now. Now, the amazing thing about this species right here is generally they feed on bugs, worms, small insects and stuff. But believe it or not, when these guys get big, they have even been known to take on and eat snakes. There's this pretty popular photo going around of one of these frogs eating the second most venomous snake in the world, the eastern brown. It's pretty funny. So generally, these guys are a bit of a nocturnal species coming out at night after big storms. You'll often see them on roads. Sometimes they can get hit by cars because they're not a very fast moving animal. They won't get out of the way. So I think these guys being out in the day is sending me a bit of a message that there is a big storm coming, and I can hear it over in the distance. Oh, and there he goes. All right, it's starting to rain down on us at the moment. We're out here in the middle of the rainforest. Let's keep going and see what other animals we can find. Crazy to think that there's no one else out here in such a beautiful creek system as well. Feel like I'm in the true Australian rainforest, just wading through a creek like this, looking for animals. And like in a place like this, there is so many animals that only live in this area. So one of the most difficult things here in Australia is being able to successfully identify different species of snakes that we have here, because there are so many different species that look similar, one being non-venomous and one being incredibly venomous. Now, a great example of this is the other day my mate and I went out to this creek system, and I thought I spotted a keelback, which is a non-venomous species of snake, sitting down on a bunch of rocks just down in front of me. But it wasn't a keelback at all, and we got it all on camera, so take a look at the footage. That's really highly venomous. That's not a keelback. All right, so this is a highly venomous species of snake known as the rough scale, and it just goes to show, I thought that this was a keelback when I first saw it, and that's what this species gets mistaken for way too often. It's actually responsible for at least one human death and multiple severe bites over the years. Now, it has a really powerful neurotoxic venom that it uses to paralyze its prey and will attack nerves, potentially even stopping you from being able to breathe. Now, I'm not sure what this guy is doing out there in the day. Look, he's going for a bit of a move. Move up a bit, Benjo. Move up a bit. All right.
He's going for a real move.
He knows he's venomous, eh?
Yeah. he knows about it, eh?
All right. Coming straight for me here. Be very still. Definitely in striking range from that roughie right there, but he's not a very aggressive snake. You can see that he just wants to go about his day and do his own thing, which is really cool actually. It just proves that these animals aren't out there to hurt you. If you have a look up in here, he just disappeared up into that hole right there. You wouldn't even know that a highly venomous snake is sitting up there in the creek, but that's so cool. That's the first rough scale I've ever filmed on this channel, and it's so cool to get him up close to the camera, teach you a bit about him. But yeah, it's definitely something that you have to be careful of, because you do not want to get tagged by something like a roughie, taipan, or eastern brown out in a place like this. But yeah, what a cool day it's been so far. This creek has provided so much for us already. So what I think I'm going to do now, start heading out of here, jump in my car, and go on another adventure somewhere else. Maybe even go try to find a death adder later tonight. We'll see what happens. Well, that's not good. Come on. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. You know what that sounds like? A problem for future Miller to deal with. So after leaving that creek system, I decided to go fishing for some Australian bass with one of my mates. When I did my 7 species, 7 day video, I literally, see how deep it is, drop, oh it's pretty decent. Oh, I forgot about the mozzies. And then I was literally like, yep, Mon. Yep, onto a fish. You're kidding. You're kidding.
Are you alright?
Oh, good bass, good bass.
Mine?
Are you kidding me?
Are you alright?
What did I just say?
Are you alright?
How am I gonna get it up?
Go that way, go that way.
Are you kidding me? Yes. I'm just gonna have to, the old faithful lift. Yes. Oh, nice bass.
The bass are on.
The bass are on. Yeah.
30, 34.
34. There we go. That is a nice little creek bass. He's fully swallowed the hook here. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out and save him. If not, he might have to be
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner. And take a look at that right there. 34 centimeters of Australian bass in this little skinny freshwater creek right there. That's actually so funny that I was telling you, oh, last time, like this was years ago, by the way, that I came down here, I just dropped it off there and caught one first cast. Literally the exact same thing happened, and it's probably around the same size as well. So that's really cool. Sadly though, he's swallowed the hook. We've tried reviving him and he's just not going anywhere. So we're gonna have to take this little fella. I would have loved to release him, but I think what I'm gonna do now is later on this afternoon, I'm gonna head up the creek, build a shelter, get a fire going, cook up this bass, stay up there overnight and see if we can find any cool animals up the creek. But it's the first cast, which is not a bad start to the session. So let's see if we can get Marley one as well. Keep on fishing and see what happens for the rest of the day. All right, let's get this guy in the bag and get the rods back in the water.
Mint.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, probably not over all those snags. You're pretty good at
done
fishing,
it again.
Eh? It wouldn't be hits. Yo, yeah, Molly, good fish. Good fish. Get it out of there, Molly. Oh, yes. No. Yeah, get it. Good one?
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Is it? Marley, are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, big one. It's massive.
Oh, it's pulling real hard, eh?
Oh, that's a good one. Marley, all right.
This is going to be difficult to land.
Oh, should I just get my dock sweat and land it for you? Do you really want it?
Yeah, I do really want it.
Yeah, all right.
No, don't. Let me bring him up to there.
Oh.
See if you can get your thumb in his mouth.
That's going to be a mission. Yes.
Yes.
Marley.
That's a good bass.
Good fish. That's a fat one.
That's a good bass.
Are you joking? High five. Yes.
Hear that run?
Yeah. 3 casts, 2 big bass.
That's a good bass.
That is a good bass.
Definitely not PB, but
No, it'd be like
surely
high 30s. Hold her up. Another good chunk of a creek bass, hey? Should we have a guess of how big it is? I'm saying 37 or 38.
Oh, 36.
36? Yeah, right.
Nice bass.
All right. Wow, that is a healthy looking bass, hey? That is good. That's a good fish.
Good fish.
That's really cool. All right, let's get him on the brag mat. So we're obviously gonna release any fish that we catch from here on out. I wish I could have got that first one back in the water, but there was just no chance. Get her on there.
30. Oh,
35 and a half.
35 and a half.
All right. That's cool.
Let's send them off.
Yes. Watch him kick off.
He wants.
Oh, there he goes. Good stuff, Marlo. 3 casts, 2 big bass.
2 big bass.
Let's keep going.
Plenty more to come. So
if anyone's actually wondering what gear I'm using to catch these fish, I've got the 1 to 4 kilo Shimano Dual matched up with the Twin Power right here. It's actually the best rod and reel combo. Shimano actually sent me a heap of gear recently. I'm keen to do some more fishing challenges with it in the future, but yeah, this thing is absolutely awesome and it handles really big fish as well. All right, let's see if we can get any more. Yep, I'm on again. On again.
Man.
Oh.
Good one?
I don't know.
Let us know if you need a hand.
Yeah, right. I might need a hand to land him if he's a real good one. Yeah, good one, good one. He's a good one. Oh. Get out of there, mate. I think he's a good one. He's definitely, oh, I think he could be.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Alright, take him around here.
Oh yeah, he's a chunk of a fish.
I'm gonna have to get on my belly here or something.
Yeah, one quick lift.
3, 2, 1.
Go back.
Good bass.
Good bass. Hold up, make sure I'm filming. Yes, I'm filming again. This never happens, I never film. What are you guessing?
I'm guessing,
I reckon
38.
I reckon 37.
38. Oh, 37 and a half.
Oh, he did it again.
37 and
37 and a half. So that's 4 casts and 3 fish. What, we've cracked the code.
We've cracked the code.
We've cracked the code, we've done it. So we're gonna release this guy down over here because it seems like there's a lot of fish sitting just down there. I was hopping it off the bottom again when I caught it.
Man.
All right, another bass. Look at that chunk. Good creek bass, hey, healthy.
That is a nice bass.
All right, it's up to you when you want to go, mate. There he goes.
Nice and peaceful.
Yes.
How good is that?
Let's keep fishing.
Oh,
We could catch some more bass today.
We will.
I thought that was maybe it. I thought that was like, all right, we've caught the 2 that are in this pool.
nah, game on, game on.
So, of course, after saying that, we caught no more fish. So we decided to do a bit more walking up the creek. And then I decided to head up to a massive waterfall to cook up this fish before it got dark. Just found another little green tree snake. So you saw earlier today, I actually went swimming with one of these in the crystal clear creek out in the Australian rainforest. And take a look at that, he's going for a swim. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna let that guy go, keep on walking up this creek. We've got about an hour and a half in front of us before we actually get to this waterfall. Start up a fire, see what animals we can find, cook up this bass. And yeah, it's been a pretty cool day so far. So I'm keen to see what else presents itself. So let's go.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, so we've just been walking up this creek for a while. The waterfall is about half an hour in front of us. And this little plant right here is what we've been looking for. So this is native ginger and you can actually use it. The whole plant is actually edible. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take off some of these leaves, wrap the bass up that I've actually got in my backpack and cook it up in the coals. And apparently it gives it a bit of a spicy taste. I've never tried it before, but it'll be pretty interesting. So we'll just take a couple of these leaves off, bring them up to the waterfall, and yeah, get a fire going and cook up this fish. There's literally tens of thousands of edible plants that we don't actually stock in supermarkets here in Australia that you wouldn't even know about unless you actually did your research. So, maybe grab 2 more. All right, that's pretty good. And then, yeah, we'll go up to the waterfall and cook up this fish. All right, let's climb up to the top. Look at this. Yeah, you ready to? Yeah, look at that.
That's
We made it.
Oh my god.
Back again.
Far out.
Look at this place. So this is the bass that we caught earlier. As you can see, we're in the most beautiful creek right here, right at this waterfall where I have filmed an overnight survival video before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 fillets off of it, make a little fire, cook it up, and then yeah, head back home, maybe go for a swim before then. I'll just get the fillets and I'll wrap them up in this native ginger. I'm actually so keen to try it. I've never tried this technique before. And there we go. There's the second one. All right, so what we're gonna do now, get this fire going, chuck these in there, and yeah, just chill out at this waterfall until it gets dark. Yes. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it looks pretty promising. Look at that. All right, put some bigger sticks onto it while we got it here. But what we really want is for it to die down to coals and then chuck these in. So what I'm gonna show you now is one of the sources of bush tucker that we actually have out here. So if you come around here, this plant right here, growing on the waterfall, is actually native spinach, and it's an edible plant. You can eat it, put it on sandwiches and stuff. So I'll just grab a couple leaves and actually try them. I've never tried it before. And I'll give it a rinse off under the waterfall and see how it tastes. Literally tastes the exact same as spinach. It's a bit more of a rough texture. But yeah, it's not too bad, hey? Not bad, hey?
Does this taste like spinach?
Yeah.
It's kind of a bit more like hard.
Yeah.
Sure is a nice place to grow.
Chuck it in the coals. Build the fire around it. And we'll do the same to this one.
Yeah, this is completely different approach to me.
Yeah.
Just go straight in.
So while that fish is cooking up right there, I just thought I'd let you know that the merch sales are going off. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. We've nearly actually sold out of all the merch for this first release, so I can't be thankful enough for that. But if you want to go get some of the last stock that we have on the website, make sure you head to thefutureisnature.com. We've got some really cool stuff over there. And yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and being able to come out here, go on adventures like this continuously and bring all of you along for the adventure. So if you do want to support me, go buy something off the website. And yeah, thank you so much. All right, so I think this fish could be ready at the moment. So let's go see how it tastes. There's one. Move it there. And the other, buried in the leaves there. There's one side of it. And there's the other. Look at that. That looks really good.
I can't believe how well that cooked.
Yeah.
Like if we left it any longer.
It's good, hey?
This is the first time I've ever tasted anything that you've cooked.
Really? Yeah. Well, it's probably good because a lot of my other videos.
Start, though.
Yeah.
That's actually beautiful. It tastes great. It comes off pretty nicely.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
There's the other side. Oh. That's perfect.
So
Look at that.
I'm like very surprised and also.
I'm very surprised. So we're just finishing off this bass at the moment in front of this awesome waterfall. It's funny to think that it was actually swimming around earlier today. It's the freshest fish that you can get, and it's so cool to come up to a place like this and cook it in kind of a primitive way. Use the materials that you find up here to actually cook it up in, and it tastes so good, hey?
It's delicious.
It's really good. All right, so I think that's it. I think what we're gonna do now, chill out at this waterfall for a bit more, take it all in. The sun's setting at the moment, so we're gonna start to walk back home. And yeah, what an adventure that has been. Saw so many cool animals, snakes, managed to catch this fish with my friend, and yeah, what a cool day that was. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be posting videos most Saturdays. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again in the next adventure. I think that's perfect.